Deb here, your spiritual cheerleader and mentor. Today we're going to be talking women. And if you have not ordered your copy yet from Amazon, please do so now and order one for yourself and for a loved one. And today we have a special guest, Dawn.
Hi everyone.
And Dawn,
Nice
I
to
know
be here.
you bought the book too because you sent me
Yes, I had.
a photo with the book. So thank you so much for your support.
You're welcome. You're
You're
welcome.
always
You're welcome.
supporting me. And so
Yes.
I have Dawn here because Dawn is mentioned in my book. And she's mentioned in the section that has to do with hair because Dawn took care of my hair in Panama. She was my hairstylist for all those years. And I could always count on Dawn for my hair to look good. It always
Yes.
looked good. So Dawn,
Yes.
thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
And even when I
Anytime.
would call you up, I was going to a
Anytime.
last minute event or party, you were
Yes.
always available, ready to take care of me.
Care of you. Yes, that's so true.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
You're
So,
welcome.
Dawn, we're going to be talking about hair. And one of the things that impressed me with you is that you not only cared about doing nice styles that fit the face, but you also cared about hair care. And why was that? Why was that so important to you?
Why it was important to me, it goes not only for the ladies, it also go for the men. The same way you take care of your outer part, which is your body, your nails and your toes, it's very important to take care of your hair also.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of time we don't focus too much on our hair. Sometimes we say, let us just put on a hat or anything. And I always tell people this, it's the crown of beauty. One of the things I like to tell any one of my clients, even it don't has to be your client, it's gonna be anyone. It's good for you to shampoo your scalp.
Okay.
One of the things why they said, why do I have to shampoo my hair? How often should I shampoo my hair? Or how often should I do it? Some people depends on how you perspire, and some people do it once a week. It could be every 15 days, but it's good to take care because the way we perspire a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Some people perspire are very high when some people is not really high. And when you take care of your ear, go home, we know that sometimes it's very expensive to go and, to a beauty salon. So, but you can do it sometime home. Give a good shampoo or a deep conditioner, which is so easy. There's so many things that you can do home of taking care of your hair. And it's important. To express all the time. It is the crown of beauty. So you got to take care. These are the tips that sometimes your stylist never tell you. It's not about the beauty on the outside, but the beauty within what's going on in the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Because your hair can look beautiful on the outside, but the meat of the hair is a mess.
Mm.
And a lot of times, women, when you see they style up, it looks pretty. But when you look back again and see their hair after, it's a mess because we are not focusing on taking a lot of treatment, doing a treatment to our hair. The first thing we look at is expense. But remember that style is just for that the time.
Mm-hmm.
But when you take care of your hair, just like how you take care of your body, you eat good. You're supposed to take care of this also. And a lot of time women don't focus on that. We women supposed to focus more on our hair, just like how we focus on our body. Yeah, that's my advice.
And basically too, the maintaining and the hair care has to do with having healthy scalp
Healthy
and
scalp.
healthy hair and making the hair strong because that's why the hair thins, especially if you're putting in all these different chemicals in your
chemicals, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Whether you're natural, but even when you're natural, if you're putting in colors, that's still a chemical.
Yes,
so
that's it.
You want
because
to
the
be
different overlapping of different chemicals, yeah.
Right. So you want to be to do treatments so that you can have a healthy scalp and a healthy hair. So I know you mentioned about shampooing maybe every 15 days. Is that what you said?
Well, I usually recommend my clients every 2 weeks. But the way our body changes, and some people bodies perspire more than some people body. Someone else, maybe your body, you're not a person that perspire a lot or sweat
Right.
a lot.
Yeah.
And if you're a person that works out a lot at the gym and stuff, you know that you're going to be sweating. You're not going to keep that messy hair going to work the next day. So I would recommend you, like, every week. Some people do it every day, but remember, when you do it every day, you're taking out most of the moisture from your ear, so it's going to get dry. So what I would recommend it is that you try to do it every week.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Some people don't like to do it that often. And what about treatments? Hair treatment?
Well, hair treatment is very important. One of the things I would recommend people is the natural hair treatment. You go back to your what we usually call in our time in Jamaica, the single Bible. We usually use these. You're not going to use castor oil anymore because that thing is very, the way people are so touchy now.
Right.
But in those times, people wasn't looking at that. You understand me? Women wasn't focusing on those things in those times. But now technology is so, advanced that they try to invert, infuse everything, make everything smells better. But treatments, there's a lot of treatments on the shelf today, a lot of different brands. I don't know what your stylists work with, or
your hair type, because
your elasticity of your hair is also, not everyone works with the same thing because of the elasticity of your hair. So you got to see what works with your hair.
Right. But the main thing is to have some treatment, do some type of treatment.
You should. Once there's chemical, you got to do some type of treatment.
And then would the treatment be like every time you shampoo your hair, you should do a treatment? I know there's deep conditioning, and then there's
deep conditioner, right? Yeah.
They're like 3-5 minutes just from
you could do that, but that works pretty good. Also. Yeah. And if you don't do it, try and do it every 15 days. I'll recommend that. At least, that's only twice a month. So you can do that at home. They're using the latest now, rice treatment. You go on YouTube, you see a lot of women doing homemade, the homemade style. That's the old-fashioned way. I would recommend women to go back to that.
Yes, especially now with the COVID environment that we have, that a lot of women are still not comfortable going to a salon to sit down for hours and stuff like that.
Because of the virus.
You've learned to do things in your home. Like me, I used to have a relaxer, and because of COVID, I went natural. Yes. And I know you were mentioning that you saw a lot of people in your church gone natural because they just started to break, and the next thing you do is just cut it off. And that's exactly what I did. I've cut mine off, but I do my own color now, and I do my own. I've always done my own treatment, but I try to keep up with those things as much as possible to keep the little bit of hair that I have, because my hair is thin. If you remember, my hair is thin. So I try to keep the little bit I have on my head.
I know you're doing it yourself home, and it's very, very nice. So just keep up the good work.
And inexpensive, I will say.
We still cannot close up on the salon, because you have to remember this. That's a person's job.
Yes.
And if you close up and no one want to go to the salon, people got to live too, know.
That's your life. That's your livelihood.
Go to the salon and make someone take care of your ear, because everyone got to live.
Yes.
So I'm not going to say stay home and do when, if you can afford to go out there, do it, because these ladies that out there, these men that out there, they need to live too. They have kids, and they depend on me and you if we are going to a salon. So sometimes people say, I'm not going to a salon because it's too much money. So please, if you can do that, they need the help too. We are doing our work, So I'm not going to look at you and say, don't go to the salon, because I'm not going to close door and no mother and no father, because when they have kids, this is their bread, and you can't close the door.
That's your bread and butter. That's your livelihood. And the truth is, there are some things that we still can't do at home. If you want to have certain styles and things like that, you do need a professional to do it.
That's right.
So we do encourage people to keep supporting our beauticians or barbers or hairstylists, because as you said, this is their livelihood, this is your
Right.
work, and you also have
That's your
spent a lot of
benefits.
time
Yeah.
training and learning and all these different techniques for your clients. So yes, I do encourage anybody that can afford it and that can is comfortable being in a salon
Please
to
go.
go
Please go.
and support
Yes, please support.
our hairstylists,
Yeah,
beauticians,
please support
barbers.
them. Please do. Please do it. Because some of them do some wonderful work, you know.
Oh yes,
And
work
that's
that you can't do at in your home.
yes, yes, beautiful work. And you know, they need your support.
Right.
They need my support, you know.
Right. Are you still doing hair or you don't?
Well, I'll be honest with you, I'm not doing it as much. It's not because I'm getting much older, I think that I'm getting more age level, you know. And what I'm thinking about is that after you reach certain in this field,
Mhm.
after a certain age, you have women that's still in their 90s and still want to do it,
Mhm.
but you got to eat good. And most of the time, me as a cosmetologist, a lot of time they don't eat good because we want to make that dollar. Sometimes we starve ourselves, and most of them suffer from diabetes and and don't even take care of themselves. They want us to take care of their clients. I gotta take care of that. You know, and sometimes you cut your breakfast, you cut your lunch. I was one of them and I developed gastritis.
Mm.
And why? Because I wasn't eating good. I wasn't eating on time.
Mm.
And that is one of the things that when you get in certain age, your back, the standing, it's not easy.
Yes.
I congratulate those that do that,
That's
because after that you find something. So I kind of cut down on the clientele, which is really helps me a lot. That pain, that ache, I'm not going through it as before because I cut down. Because I'm not 20,
right.
and we are not 30 anymore. We may look, you know, the blessing of God is over us. With I give God the glory, but you got to cut down on certain things. That's why they call a time to retire, a time, you know, to draw back, you know, a time to pass on the baton. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
and take care of your body, because you just said
and eat good. You gotta eat good.
You really have to
You gotta
take care
eat
of your body, because
the temple. This is the temple. So you
yes,
gotta take
that
this
is
temple.
yes, God's body, and it is the God's body, and you are taking care of it by understanding where you at now,
exactly,
and the right things, and changing up things so that you can be healthy, which is very important.
Yes, exactly.
Well, and I agree with that. So Don, I want to thank you again for being my special guest and for sharing your professional tips with us regarding hair and hair care. And friends, remember to go to www. Greatest Jesus in Me online Christian magazine and read the articles, and also go to Greatest Jesus in Me YouTube channel and subscribe now. And if you have not ordered your copy, please go to Amazon and order your copy for yourself and for a loved one.
Yeah, and thank you for having me, Debbie. Thank you very much.
Thank you again, Don. So friends, be blessed, and until next time.
God bless you.